Welcome to your reading, Leo. So these are some wild flowers for you to gaze at. I picked them right outside my house next to my shed. The colors are just amazing. All right, Leo, so you are fixed fire, and I have shuffled this deck for you. We're using the Wise Dog Tarot deck. So we're going to do a very simple, short, past, present, future reading. May I have an accurate reading, please, for fixed fire in 3 more? May I have an accurate reading, please, for Leo, and 1 more? And we're just going to take it right off the top. Oh, the Lovers, wow. So this is in the past. And now we have the present. Lot of 3 major arcana for the present moment. And the future. Wow. I have 1 more card to clarify that. It's a card of Leo. Further clarify what Leo's doing there in the future. Nice. Okay. So Leo, let's discuss the bottom of the deck first. So you could be in a situation where you can't see what's going on. You may feel stuck and confused. And it could be because somebody is either trying to pull the wool over your eyes or keep you in a state of confusion. You could be involved with the Gemini. There could just be some negative thought going through your head that's causing you some confusion. There's an idea of being stuck there at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting because it's coming out for a lot of people. So I'm just going to move the future and the present aside for a moment. And we're going to look at the past. So I can very clearly see that in the past, somebody fell in love very quickly, all right? There was something overshot the runway here. Something came in way too fast. It's too bad because it looks like it was a real love connection here. There was the potential of something to be an absolute perfect connection here. I mean, all of the constituents of a love connection were there. There was passion. There's a past life connection there. There's true love. There's a blending of opposites. It's absolutely beautiful. It was a union that was approved of by an archangel here. But for some reason, something was out of balance. Something was unfair. So the energies that we have in the past, we've got Gemini, Sagittarius, and Taurus. But I don't feel like, it could have been one of those astrological signs, but I feel like the reason why these cards are here are to emphasize that it was or could have been a perfect love connection, that someone fell in love. It's like there was a rushing. Someone may have panicked because they fell in love too quickly. And I feel like this was the other person. And so something became out of balance. This could have been someone who felt like they had the upper hand, but something was unfair and unbalanced back there. I'm just going to see if I can get a card or a split to explain why. Why was something unbalanced in the past? You might have been involved with an Aquarius. Yeah, no. Again, the Tower, because someone was not in a position to take a risk, a leap of faith, because we've got the Fool in the reverse, and I do not do reversals. Someone may have been a bit selfish. You were somebody's wish come true. This person may have been a little materialistic, a little smug, and we have the Tower with clarifying the Eight of Wands there, which tells me that somebody literally, you blew somebody away. So they may not have been prepared for this. And so the ego kicked in here. And somehow somebody else ended up with the upper hand because something was very unbalanced back there. And again, so in the present moment, I've got you coming up, Leo, in Empress energy here. But someone, so we've got devil energy next to the Hierophant, which tells me somebody is slightly obsessed with you. Somebody is slightly obsessed, and this person could be prone to abusing their power in a relationship here. I mean, it's too bad because you're in Empress energy and this other person is coming out as the devil. So, by the way, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Libra, or a Libra here. There was a potential, or is a potential here for a solid, stable, traditional connection. But somebody is just have a look at this doggy's face. This person likes to be in a position of power. They could be slightly obsessed with you. And they may be, showing a side of themselves that they could be trying to impress you with money or their looks. They could be focused too much on the physical aspect. This person is very, very attracted to you. And the irony in this is that they're feeling traditional feelings toward you, Leo. So, I mean, this person may have a potential to abuse power in relationships. They like this person. In this card, I'm getting the energy of someone who's in the dark and the other person isn't, but they like it that way. But what you have to understand is it's because they're fearful. They're very fearful. And I think it's because of what happened in the past. They fell in love way too fast. They were blown away. It's absolutely fascinating. Now, Leo, in the future, I have you really being able to tune into your intuition here in the Moon and Libra card. And there's nothing blocking you here. You're able to see the truth because you're tuning into your inner voice, your inner intuition. We've got a Three of Cups here, which tells me that I feel like this is energy that's left over from this person who is still at the present moment. We're looking at the future here, but in the present moment, that person is still in your vicinity. This could be somebody, Leo, who's involving other people on purpose, all right? And the reason why they're doing is they're trying to maintain control over you. They're trying to keep you stuck in this position. They're trying to keep you confused so that you can't move forward. I'm just seeing this, it's sort of an abuse of power. But what you're doing here, this is actually Mars and Leo. You're keeping them at bay right now. You've got your guards up. There's boundaries that you've put up around yourself here. And what you're looking toward in Queen of Pentacles energy is you're looking for something solid and stable. And I'll tell you something, Leo, you're going to get it because of this card here. With the Ace of Wands, there is something new coming in here, and you will be expecting it because that dog is going to catch that wand in its cute little jaws there. It knows that it's coming. There's a perfect catch about to occur there. And I think the key here is that you've got some very healthy boundaries up. You've got a number of suitors coming toward you there, but you have standards and very healthy boundaries that are up right now, and you're not going to be knocked out of position here. And it's because you went into this. In the future, you're in this mode. You're relying on your interior vision, which is unbelievable. The Ace of Wands in your future is you can't ask for better than that. All I can say to you is be ready to catch that wand when it's thrown your way, because it will, and there's a timing to that. Let's get a final message for you, Leo, from Moonology. All right, we're going to get a split, right? So in 3, so this is 2 and 3. So we're going to get a split for you, Leo. Here we go. Are you ready? So it's splitting right here. Wow. What do you need to release? So this could be that other person, or it could be you being released from these, that state of confusion, or from those swords. And have a look at this. Be bold and make the first move. Now, I believe that that's another person making their first move, because it's a card of a cardinal sign. So that would be Capricorn, Libra, Aries. I'm in Aries, by the way. And cardinal water is Cancer. So fixed water is Scorpio, mutable water is Pisces, cardinal water is Cancer. Now, it could be anybody coming in here. Let's just do one more cold split. Hold your vision. Well, that's for you, Leo, because you're a fixed sign. You just hold your vision, because that's coming in. So there's somebody that's going to make the first move in the future. I do see you having healthy boundaries up and some standards, which is great. All right, Leo, let me know if it resonated, and I absolutely loved your reading. Thanks for watching, Leo.